representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Today we have a fun preseason matchup on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Las Vegas Raiders. We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Isaac Guerendo to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Purdy on the play action. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Play action now, Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
At the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They send a tight end in motion. Purdy setting up that play action. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. They've got 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd
They
down.
send the tight end in motion left. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's another 49er first down. It's a gain of 20. And a 49er first down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
31-yard attempt.
Piniero's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Dylan Laube on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
The most passing yards of Geno's career, that would be over 4,300. Also came in a little uptick in interceptions, especially in the red zone. But that didn't bother Pete Carroll. He knew exactly who he wanted to restart their culture in Vegas, and that guy is Geno Smith.
At the 29-yard line.
He takes it himself. And Smith wisely slides down safely with enough to move those chains.
It's a gain of 18. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down behind the line of
Ooh,
scrimmage.
talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a
About
gain
set.
of 6.
This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Smith wisely slides down safely with enough to move those chains.
13 yards on the play. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
4 yards. That's another Raiders first down.
Play action, here's Smith. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 20.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Carlson's kick is good. And we're onside up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Gorindo to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 37.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. That's going to be 3rd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Running back, motioning right. On 3rd down, Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a wild gain. On 4th down, looks like the 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead and out of punt. Dylan Laube back deep for the Raiders. It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
24-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get that one. That's good for Raiders first.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. A give to Mostert out of the gun. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Smith taking off with it. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
12 more yards. That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
From the red zone on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Complete. It's Myers. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and long for him here.
Defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep it on the inside. Just keep them in the field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense, and not with their playmakers. They're thinking, take it away, and they get the job done.
The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. It's a 3-3 game. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They start out 2nd and 10. Now it's Purdy. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Complete to Ricky Pearsall. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third.
Raiders defense goes in the dime for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That one gains 7. And that's a 49er first down.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Purdy throwing here. Fits it through the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, if they drop him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he's going to be blocked out at the 35-yard line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
5 yards on the play.
To the air on 3rd and long. Going deep towards the end zone. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. You're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Mostert. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Taken down by C.J.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Going right back to Mostert. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Smith. He's keeping it. Big play. Pushes them beyond midfield. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Taken down by Dane Belton. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. That's caught for the first. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down at that 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 28.
He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. Complete out to the right side. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Again, it's Smith to the air. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Grabbed by Bash, left side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
A 35-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. We're all tied up now in the first half.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. First down, ball at the 36.
And the 49er first down.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the 49er first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy looking to throw. Has it in close. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
A gain of 14.
Shotgun, handoff, hit behind the line, that ball's loose. And this is going to be Raiders football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here. While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. That's another 49er first down.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I mean, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet at that time.
Piniero's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Laube with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run from Mostert. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. Shotgun snap to Smith. Completed over the middle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
First down.
First down, Smith to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Running out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10.
Smith yet again.
7-yard line.
This is brought down to Mostert. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Complete to Raheem.
And again, it's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
The score, Raiders 13, 49ers is 9.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Gurindo to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 2nd and 3 now.
33-yard line. It's a gain of
Now
7.
Purdy.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And it's Bourne with the catch out right. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
14 yards.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. First down, Purdy to throw. Catch made. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. 3rd down. Raiders going with some dime coverage here. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's brought in by Jennings. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
First down.
Now it's Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearson. And they get this down to the 28. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hanson, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hanson and the gang down in Orlando. Been a close one here, Brock, as our 2nd half gets underway. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd quarter. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Shoots away from one. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for Raiders first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's the backup. First throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
His pass.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Complete to Alex Bachman. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas.
They're going to run the option to the short side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
A gain of 24 more yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard
Just in
line.
case this offense didn't have enough to contend with. Now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
White on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 49ers 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, Pickett. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Defense bringing in a fifth DB, 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
3rd and long for him here. Looking, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. That score made it a touchdown ball game, 16-9. They can tie it up on this possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's caught by Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
A run here with Robinson. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
Made at the 38-yard
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Another carry for Robinson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
on the tackle.
Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Running back sent in motion. 3rd down from the gun. And down he goes. Raiders got it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Drive starts with a carry by White. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
Here's White again. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Big gain, 14 on the play. That's a Vegas 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action. It's Pickett. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for Raiders 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field, and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Has a man on target to Thornton. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Nothing was going to help him escape that, and he gets hit for a loss. Second down coming up.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Picking a quick throw, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. They can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Carlson's kick is good, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Well, when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Escapes a defender. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So here come the 49ers on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 38-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Now set up the screen. Here's Moore. Inside the 30. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone. Down at the 19. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. On the ground, this is Isaac Gurindo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Kick the running back in motion. Trying to throw this from the gun. That one's incomplete over the middle. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Darian Porter on the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Takes off with it. And he gets in. Touchdown! The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual-threat guy in college, but that's his first in the NFL using his legs.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game.
49ers 16.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first
Time for the
and
Raiders offense to hit the field.
27.
They still have the lead, but that touchdown makes it a little close for comfort. This drive a chance to get it back up to a 2-score game. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Back on the ground. Here's White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on
3-yard
second.
pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Pickett looking from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Pickett set to pass. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brian, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He'll try and run this. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
49er, 1st down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the 49er, 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Take it off with it again. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense is set. 1st and 10. On the give, here's Robinson. Makes the tackle. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 22-yard
That
line.
result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's another 49er, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer. Now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
This time it's a passing play. From the pocket, looking for a target. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
The end zone. Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Raiders
lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there, and I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Now behind the line of
One
scrimmage.
of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage, and that time, the defense got the job done.
Third down. Here's Pickett. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, White. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
Brings up second and 1.
Again, this is White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Within short.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw from Pickett. Brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
6. Brings up second and 4 at the Niners 40.
From the gun, a run for White. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Taken down behind the
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. On the screen, this is White. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another
From the gun, Rousey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
the ball carrier.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All set now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On play action now, Pickett. Connects on the crosser. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
White trying this straight ahead. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders push their lead to 3.
Raiders 26.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The 49ers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. 49ers to the line, 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. They want him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
So out now comes the punter. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. Collects this at the 32. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Back to throw it. His running back hauls it in deep right. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Pickett. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. This one to White.
Pickett's pass.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's a gain
We're down
of
to the
7.
2-minute warning
Brings
here
up
in
second
Vegas.
and 3.
Raiders
At the 4-yard
only up
line.
by